各位观众朋友，大家好，欢迎收看华尔街电视的华尔街现场，我是维仁。中美贸易战下，中美关系日益紧张，在多方的拉锯和抗衡中，中美这两个全球最大的势力要如何在冲突中寻找共同点，一边竞争，一边互惠发展，是全世界都密切关注的焦点。我们出席了一场由纽约美国外交关系协会举办的年度中国研讨会，针对未来中美关系的发展进行讨论。会议中有很多目前热烈讨论的议题，比如说贸易战的攻防、中南海议题、台海关系，以及习近平对全球的野心。在跟一般美国举行的会议一般，对中国的角度呢，大部分的参与者都是以外往内，以一个防备的论点为基准来看待中国议题。但其中，中美关系全国委员会主席史蒂芬·奥林斯 （Stephen Orlins） 他却有十分不同的论点。他认为呢，在目前的环境之下，包含本地的媒体和华盛顿的政客，大家都一致偏向把中国妖魔化。他延伸解释，中国的野心一向是以中国国内为先，再来才是中国以外。让我们来听听他怎么说。
Well, I think that there are problems, that the Chinese government is pursuing policies which do disadvantage U.S. companies. The Chinese government is acting in violation of international law in the South China Sea. But these get blown up in the American media, in the American political discourse, to such a degree that it leads to the creation of U.S. policies that are not in America's interest. So when we have a defense budget that's $700 billion, that is enormous. Do we really need that? That money could be better spent on infrastructure, on education, on social programs, on other things which would strengthen America in this competition with China.
What kind of collaboration do you think is the most crucial right now between you and China? We don't talk about a lot of stuff.
Well, I think terrorism, pandemics, climate change, cooperation in those areas are necessary in order to confront the global challenges. If we don't have those, we're not going to be able to kind of deal with these challenges. The United States and China cannot separately fight these battles. We have to do it together.
And you also mentioned about how she is very focused inward instead of focusing outward. So can you also elaborate a little bit more on that?
Chinese leaders have for years focused inwards. American leaders focus outwards. It's partly we're only 300 billion plus 315 billion. China's 1.4 billion. The problems in China are so enormous that Chinese leaders have, since I've known them, been focused inwards. American leaders, for my entire lifetime, have been focused outwards. Yeah, of course, they're dealing with the internal issues, but they're also focused globally.
And do you think there's any possibility in the future that China, after they focus inward for decades, that they're going to put their mind and their ambitions a little bit more?
China is forever going to be this huge country, for my lifetime, for the lifetime of my children. For that entire period, the Chinese leadership is going to focus internally. Its focus externally are to the extent that those issues affect their internal politics. So if something goes on outside of China, but it has an effect internally, they certainly do focus.
奥林斯他跟我们的专访，他表示呢，与中国的问题当中，的确有很多结构性和条规上的漏洞，让美国的企业陷入不利的情势。他说呢，中国政府也的确像在中南海的纠纷之上呢，违反了许多项的国际公约，但是这些议题都被不合理的放大，导致很多美国的决策者都依据这些夸大以及不真实的数据做出错误的判断。他举个例子，他说，美国国防部有7000亿的预算，是很多的，算是一笔很大的预算，很多的钱。但其中绝大部分的预算是针对中国来播放的，但是真的需要这么多钱来对付中国吗？他说，这些钱还不如拿来在美国国内做社会建设，强健美国的主体，对长远与中国的竞争之上呢，会更有建设性。
Intellectual property theft, is it a problem? Of course it's a problem. Should we do everything in our power to stop that intellectual property theft? Yes. But does anybody bother to point out that Chinese payments of royalties and have increased from 10 billion 10 years ago to 30 billion now? It's a whole series of things which are just grossly exaggerated. So we're painting, what we're doing in effect is we're demonizing China. And the problem with it, and this is where we get to the disagreement I think I have with Eli, is by branding China a strategic competitor. I don't disagree that it's an economic competitor and a diplomatic competitor, but when we brand them the strategic competitor, when we have a national defense strategy which says we need to spend what it takes to defeat and deter this, quote, revisionist power. I can talk about the absurdity of branding China a revisionist power here. That diverts spending from what we really need to compete with China to the strategic side. It rewards what President Eisenhower would call the military-industrial complex for this and punishes social programs, education, infrastructure investment. So what we're seeing is an exaggeration which has terrible policy consequences for America.
我们也问到他了，中美在哪些议题上应该要更积极的进行合作呢？奥林斯他表示，反恐怖组织、医疗、瘟疫问题、全球暖化问题都需要中国和美国这两大势力一起合作。光是靠美国或是中国的一己力量是没有办法找出长远的解决办法的。而不仅仅是美国，西方国家很多都将中国视为各方的巨大威胁。但是美国和中国领导人的视野却很不一样。奥林斯他解释到，其实中国领导人的角度呢，一向都是以中国为优先，外国为后，其次才是就是先看中国，其次才是看到国外。但是美国领导人却是先往外看，其次才是美国国内。他说，美国人口约3.15亿人，而中国呢却是高达14亿人，两国面临的基本问题差异很大。中国光是自家国内的议题都理不完了，因此在看待和了解中国和美国议题的时候呢，双方领导人的出发点是不可以忽视的。他强调，中国永远都会是一个十分大的国家，在未来中国领导人的治国方针也不会有太大的转变。但是呢，一旦外部压力影响到中国内政，中国还是会把头探出自家门外，整顿的最终目标还是以中国国内内政的平衡为主。他也提到了，美国正式退出跨太平洋伙伴协定 TPP 之后呢，以中国为核心的区域全面经济伙伴关系协定 CRET 的势力也日渐成熟。美国应该要积极考虑重新加入 TPP， 来巩固在跨太平洋领域的势力。我们也来听听他在现场的说法。
Trans-Pacific Partnership, Chinese version was something called RCEP, and they kind of stepped up as we withdrawn from the TPP. They stepped up to that. What Eli suggests in his testimony, which I completely agree with, is we should reevaluate TPP and think about, is this something that we should do again? We should participate with some revisions. I think the answer to that is absolutely yes. That if we create a Trans-Pacific Partnership, what we do is we basically set a bar for China in the trade and investment area, which ultimately the reformers in China can say, this is what we need to work towards, or we're going to be excluded from intra-Asia and trans-Pacific trade. So it would be a terrific thing for the United States to do to cement our alliances by moving again towards TPP. But as I think Nick said, neither presidential candidate was willing to commit to that, neither Secretary Clinton or President Trump.
他认为呢，美国应该要考虑重新加入跨太平洋伙伴协定 TPP。这个呢，不将设立一个标准给中国，也希望可以让中国国内的改革派看到之后，在贸易和投资的领域上比照执行，对美国的长远经贸利益才是真正有利的。 以上就是今天的华尔街现场，感谢您的收看。更多内容请浏览华尔街电视新闻网站，网址是 www.wallstreettv.com。我是维仁，我们下次再见。